What up, everyone? How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to my channel, CYNTH'S Boost of Motivation. Sorry. Of the day. Welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Cynt. If it's your first time here, hello, welcome. And if you've been here a while, how's it going, guys? Nice to see you again. Today's lesson or motivation will be on not taking things for granted. Don't take things for granted. So I'm gonna do a little trail over here like I usually do, and I'll show you guys where I'm at and the views that I'm getting, and you guys get to see a little bit of motivation today. All right, guys. I'm a little burnt too. Oh, by the way, I did miss a whole week of videos just because I was getting new toys, I call them, but it's new things to help the channel just make better videos and stuff, a little bit more interesting and things, you know. So this is my first time actually using the camera, so let's see how it goes. If it's a little choppy, if it's a little too much of a movement, I do apologize. I am walking at the same time, working out while making a video, so little extra boost of motivation, you know. Which is what this channel is all about. So I'll show you the trail. We'll start the motivation and we'll get the day started. Let's go, guys. All right, guys, we are back in this trail, which I actually loved. I thought it was but we didn't go all the way because it was rainy the night before, so it was a lot of mud and patches of mud. But it's extremely hot now, and it's probably gonna stay like this for about 2 months. So I'm gonna be burning my butt off, but I will be working out and giving motivation, and that is for sure. All right, guys, so don't take things for granted. The reason I say that is because sometimes we really do take things for granted. You know, we don't appreciate what we have. We don't appreciate the moments, good or bad. The bad moments, you're always gonna learn from it. You should be learning from them so that your mistakes don't repeat themselves. You don't repeat the same cycles every day and every year and all your life, you know. Yesterday I had the opportunity to go with my best friend to the beach, and I was with her daughter and her boyfriend and his daughter, and we went to the beach. And I never thought that I was ever going to take that for granted, but I did. I took it for granted. Yesterday it was kind of like one of those moments where I sat down and I got emotional. And I got emotional because a year ago I was not able to see any of that stuff. I couldn't experience it anymore. I knew what it sounded like. I knew what it smelled like. But I couldn't see my way. I couldn't see it, so I couldn't get in the water because it was a danger for me. I didn't know how deep I was going. I couldn't have somebody go with me in the water either. You know, sometimes lifeguards don't let other people kind of like guide you and stuff. So I would avoid going to beaches, parks, pretty much everything that you could do in your normal day. I couldn't do it. I couldn't work. I couldn't drive, and I still can't, but it's getting better. Like I tell you guys, baby steps. And yesterday it was just one of those moments that I just kind of sat back and I was like, wow, it was new for me. And I told her, I was like, and I thanked her. I was like, thank you so much for inviting me, because this is like all new to me again. This is new. I remember it, but to actually be inside the water and be able to be independent enough to be in the water, it was a great accomplishment, guys. I know you guys sometimes go through really, really rough times, very dark times, but we have to push together to get out of that. We have to work on whatever we have to work on to make the best out of life. Don't take anything for granted. You know, I've seen a lot of videos where people don't have legs, people don't have arms, they have some type of disability, and yet they love their lives. They accept who they are and they keep going. They don't let negativity or negative people online tell them, oh, you know, negative, stupid comments that don't make no sense. How are you going to discriminate against somebody that just because they don't have a leg, or they don't have both of their legs, or they were born with no nose or whatever? That's all cosmetic. That's nothing. You were born with those parts, but that's not who you are. Who you are is what you believe in, who you are inside, how you treat people. And they don't take anything for granted. They live their lives to the fullest, to what they can, obviously, but they live it to the fullest. They don't dread any moment of it. They don't sit there and feel petty for themselves. They don't feel sad for themselves. They don't feel sorry for themselves. They get up and they do what they have to do every day to be happy. And some of them are very successful, and I applaud them. And when I see them online, I subscribe. I start following them on TikTok or Instagram, whatever the case may be, because that's inspiration, guys. That should inspire you to be like, okay, yeah, I have it rough, but I don't have it that rough. I don't have it like that. I have my two legs, 2 arms. See, this is where I want to go, but then there's a bridge. There's like a little thing right here full of mud, and I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna go through the other side. Let's see. I didn't want to, you know, get them wet, because then I gotta get home and wash them up, but I'll just wash them when I get home. So that didn't stop us, you see. It didn't stop us from crossing over and find out what this trail does over here. Look at that. And it's beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful out today. It's blue skies everywhere. I don't see one cloud in the sky. The sun is hitting me right in the face. And I took those things for granted. I stayed in my house literally August of last year till about April of this year. Just because I couldn't walk by myself, I had to have assistance, and I didn't want to bother my mother or my brother. I didn't want to bother them, you know, because I'm like, they have their own lives to live and I have to figure this out. But I never gave up on myself, and I said to myself, I'm gonna get back on the horse. Those things that I couldn't see, I'm gonna see them again, and I'm gonna take full advantage of that, my ability again, of my ability to see. Right now I'm even starting to write a little bit. I used to write a lot. I used to love writing. I used to love making stories, you know. I used to love making scripts for movies, that what I wanted. And I couldn't do that for all that time. I'm starting to write again. It gets tiring, but I go baby steps. I don't go a whole full 3-4 hours like I used to. I'll do like an hour here, an hour another day. Just taking it slow. That's another thing I took for granted. Writing, reading. Reading is extremely hard for me, honestly. And I took it for granted. I really did. But I never felt sorry for myself. I said, the day that I went to my specialist slash surgeon slash doctor, I promised myself that I was going to get back on the horse. I was going to go back to doing, not doing everything that I was doing before, because I had made a lot of changes in my life for the better. Not for the worse, but for the better. And I'm happy that I'm strong enough to do that. But this right here that you guys are seeing right now, that I could not see one little speck of it. Not that purple color, not the yellow color, the green, the tower over there. I couldn't see that. And I took everything for granted because I thought I was never gonna lose it. And I lost it. But when I lost it, I gained my strength to be a better person, to be a better human, to be a better individual in this life. If I didn't know what my purpose was before, I know what my purpose is now. And that's to live life. To help others like others help me. So guys, trust me, it's hard out here these days. It's hard. It is. It really is. I understand that. 100% I understand you. Don't ever think that I don't understand just because I'm doing a video or whatever. Oh, you don't know what my life is like. Yeah, I don't know your situation, but I know that you can get out of it. I believe in your abilities to be better, to want more. This is beautiful right here. Wow. To want more. Don't take anything for granted. If you gotta hug your kids before they go out, or give them a kiss, or hug your mother, or whatever the case may be, do it. Don't take those things for granted. Do it. Because one day they could be gone and they never come back. But if they come back, that just means that you're meant for something better. You know, you're meant for something better. Life is not just black and white. Look at how much colors there are out here. You know? It's not just black and white. There's so many colors. There's so many things. If you know what, if you want to go on a trip to the craziest place that you never thought you were going to go, motivate yourself to go there. Experience it. Live it for yourself. Love it. Savor the moment. Because one day we don't know what's going to happen. And then you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what did I do? What did I do with this whole time? I took everything for granted. And yes, you can hit rock bottom, but just because you hit rock bottom doesn't mean you're going to stay there. Absolutely not. You get up and you go. You put your little wheels on it and you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. You have to go through a hurdle, do the hurdle, and keep going. You have to keep going. You have to stand tall. Stand tall for what you believe in too. Because you know what you believe in. Somebody disrespects you, be the bigger person. Turn around, just walk away. Because they're not worth it. There are people that are weak. Those are people that you don't want to hear, because those are the people that can get you locked up and you can't experience any of this. You can't experience your freedom. Or they can get you killed. They don't have anything to lose, but you have everything to lose. You have your life to lose. Good or bad, it's still a beautiful life. You can make the most out of it. You have the keys to that car. No one else. All right, guys. And this is going to be a really great workout, just because it's really hot out here. I'm getting a little thirsty. So yes, guys, please, 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 whatever you do, don't take life for granted. Don't take anything for granted. Your moments, those little moments, sometimes those are your keys to success. Your little moments. Okay, it was a little moment, but it was your moment. You shined, you pushed through, and you accomplished. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep spreading that PLP, that peace, love, and positivity out here. Because in these times, we need all that we can get of that. And like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're not subscribed yet, if you hit the subscribe, please hit that notification button for me. And it'll notify you every time that I have a video. It'll let you know. And you can go ahead and listen to this and motivate yourself if you need it. Somebody needs it, go ahead and share it. Comment. Comment anything you want. Anything positive, though, that's going to help somebody else out that might see your comment. That's going to help them push up. Push, push, push. Nothing ends unless you want it to end. Remember that. Nothing ends unless you want it to end. So, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get up. Let's get moving. Look at the scenery, though. And with this, I will let you guys know go. I'll just give you guys a little bit of footage. That is beautiful. Get in touch with nature, guys. Get in touch with nature. You can let go all of your negativity out here. Go home and bring your positivity. This is beautiful. I think this is one of my favorite trails now. Wow. We're all the way over there. So we're gonna go all the way over there, back home. But thanks guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.